looking expensive has absolutely nothing to do with your dress size or tummy shape. Queen Latifah, Oprah Winfrey, and Melissa McCarthy consistently radiate million-dollar elegance, proving that sophistication comes from strategic styling choices, not body measurements. Today, I'm revealing the professional secrets that transform any figure into pure luxury. Item 1. The perfect structured undergarment, your secret weapon for instant transformation. Here's what the fashion industry doesn't want you to know. The most expensive-looking women understand that true elegance begins with what nobody sees. A high-quality shapewear piece or perfectly fitted bra creates the foundation that every luxury outfit requires. This isn't about changing your body, it's about creating those smooth, uninterrupted lines that allow your clothes to drape like they were designed by a master couturier. When Melissa McCarthy steps onto a red carpet, her silhouette appears flawless not because of expensive gowns alone, but because her foundation garments create the perfect canvas. The difference between a $50 dress that looks like $1 million and a $500 dress that looks cheap often lies in this invisible layer. Quality shapewear eliminates bumps, creates smooth transitions, and gives you that confident posture that screams sophistication. When your foundation is secure, you move with the kind of assurance that makes people assume you're wearing designer pieces, regardless of the actual price tag. Item 2. The luxury material rule. Why texture trumps price tags every time. Professional stylists have discovered something revolutionary. Cheap fabrics will betray even the most expensive garments, while luxurious materials can make a bargain piece look like haute couture. Polyester that clings awkwardly, jersey that stretches out of shape, or synthetic blends that pill after one wash will instantly cheapen your entire appearance. The secret lies in seeking natural fibres like cotton, wool, silk, or high-quality blends that drape elegantly over curves. These materials don't just look expensive, they move with your body in ways that create that effortless sophistication wealthy women seem to possess naturally. Consider how Oprah always appears polished. Her stylists choose fabrics that flow gracefully, never cling or pull. The fabric literally speaks before you do, whispering luxury or shouting discount store. When you run your hands over quality material, you can feel the difference immediately. It has weight, substance, and a texture that suggests careful craftsmanship. Item 3. The Empire Waist Advantage. Ancient elegance for modern women. Fashion historians will tell you that empire waistlines have graced royalty for centuries, and there's genuine scientific reasoning behind their enduring appeal. By positioning the waistline just below the bust, you create an elongated torso while gracefully skimming over the midsection in a way that's both flattering and sophisticated. This silhouette doesn't attempt to hide your figure. Instead, it celebrates your proportions while maintaining that regal bearing that screams expensive taste. The genius lies in the visual mathematics. When the eye sees that high waistline, it automatically assumes the legs begin there, creating the illusion of a longer, leaner silhouette. Queen Latifah frequently chooses empire waist gowns for formal events, and the result is always stunning elegance that commands attention for all the right reasons. The key is choosing empire waist pieces in quality fabrics that drape beautifully rather than cling. If these professional styling secrets are already transforming how you see your wardrobe, subscribe to Ethereal Elegance for weekly insider tips that luxury stylists charge thousands to reveal. Your most elegant years are ahead of you, not behind you, and I'm here to guide every sophisticated step of your style journey. Item 4. The Monochromatic Mastery. One shade, infinite sophistication. What luxury fashion insiders understand is that wealthy women consistently choose to wear one colour from head to toe because it creates an unbroken visual line that elongates and refines the entire silhouette. This doesn't mean boring, it means strategically sophisticated. A navy ensemble with varying textures or an all-black outfit with different fabric weights creates visual interest while maintaining that expensive uniformity that makes the eye travel smoothly from head to toe. The psychological impact is immediate. When someone sees you in a monochromatic outfit, their brain processes you as one cohesive, elegant unit, rather than a collection of separate pieces. The secret lies in playing with different textures within the same colour family. Imagine a charcoal wool blazer over a charcoal silk blouse with charcoal ponte pants. Each piece has a different texture and finish, but the unified colour creates that expensive, pulled-together look that stylists charge hundreds to achieve. Even celebrities like Melissa McCarthy use this technique regularly. choosing monochromatic outfits that create stunning red carpet moments. Item 5. The strategic hem length, where luxury meets mathematical precision. Industry professionals have discovered that the difference between expensive and cheap often lies in a single inch of hemline placement. For women with fuller midsections, the most flattering hem hits at the narrowest part of your leg, typically mid-calf or just below the knee, creating a visual break that draws attention to your most flattering features while maintaining sophisticated proportions. This isn't arbitrary fashion advice. It's based on the golden ratio principles that artists and designers have used for centuries. When your hemline hits at the right spot, it creates a visual anchor that balances your proportions and suggests intentional, expensive styling. The mistake most women make is choosing hemlines based on trends rather than their individual proportions. A hem that's too long can make you appear shorter and less polished, while a hem that's too short can look inappropriate and cheap. When Oprah appears at public events, her stylists always ensure her hemlines hit at precisely the right spot to create maximum elegance and sophistication. Item 6. The statement necklace strategy, drawing eyes upward with calculated purpose. Here's a technique that professional stylists use religiously. A beautiful statement necklace draws attention to your décolletage and face, creating a focal point that commands respect and admiration. The psychology is brilliant. When someone's eye is drawn upward to your face and neckline, they're focusing on your most expressive and engaging features rather than any areas you might feel self-conscious about. Choose pieces with weight and presence, but avoid anything too chunky or costume-like that might appear theatrical rather than sophisticated. Quality statement necklaces have a substantial feel, beautiful craftsmanship, and colours or materials that complement your skin tone and wardrobe. When Queen Latifah wears statement jewellery, it always appears purposeful and elegant, never accidental or overdone. The piece should feel like a natural extension of your personal style, not a costume you're wearing. This single accessory can transform a simple outfit into something that looks expensive and intentional. Item 7. The structured blazer formula, instant authority and boardroom elegance. Fashion experts agree that a well-tailored blazer transforms any outfit into boardroom-worthy sophistication faster than any other single garment. The key lies in structure and fit. Shoulders that align perfectly with your natural shoulder line, sleeves that hit at the precise length to show just a hint of shirt cuff, and a silhouette that skims rather than clings to your body. This single piece can elevate jeans to luxury casual or transform a simple dress into executive elegance that commands respect in any room. The psychological impact of a structured blazer is immediate and powerful. People automatically assume you're successful, confident, and detail-oriented. When Melissa McCarthy wears blazers, they're always impeccably fitted and structured, creating that authoritative presence that makes her appear polished and professional. The investment in one perfect blazer pays dividends across your entire wardrobe because it can transform dozens of different outfits. Choose classic colours like navy, black or charcoal in quality fabrics that hold their shape. Item 8. The pointed toe principle. Elongation through strategic footwear design. What shoe designers have known for decades is that pointed toe shoes create an unbroken visual line from your leg to your foot, visually lengthening your entire silhouette in a way that appears effortlessly elegant. This doesn't require stilettos or uncomfortable heights. A modest heel or even a pointed flat achieves the same elongating effect while maintaining comfort and practicality. The visual mathematics are compelling. When your eye follows the line of your leg down to a pointed toe, it creates the illusion of length and refinement that makes your entire silhouette appear more elegant. Round toes, while comfortable, can visually cut off the line of your leg and make you appear shorter. Pointed toes create that sleek, sophisticated line that suggests expensive taste and attention to detail. When Oprah chooses footwear for public appearances, her stylists consistently select pointed toe options because they create the most flattering and elegant silhouette. Item 9. The 2/3 rule, mathematical elegance that creates visual harmony. This is where luxury styling becomes genuinely scientific, and understanding this principle will revolutionize how you approach getting dressed. When your outfit is divided into 2/3 and 1/3 proportions, you create visual harmony that appears effortlessly expensive and professionally styled. a longer top with shorter bottom, or vice versa, creates this golden ratio that photographers and designers use to create the most compelling and visually pleasing images. The mathematics behind this principle are based on centuries of artistic study. The human eye finds these proportions naturally pleasing and sophisticated. When you wear a long tunic that hits at mid-thigh with cropped pants, or a shorter top with a longer skirt, you're creating visual interest and balance that suggests expensive styling knowledge. Celebrity stylists use this rule consistently because it works regardless of body type or personal style. Whether you're wearing casual weekend clothes or formal business attire, this proportion principle will make your outfits look more intentional and expensive. Item 10. The contrast strategy, creating visual richness through sophisticated fabric play. Advanced styling professionals understand that mixing textures within the same colour family creates depth and richness that screams expensive taste and sophisticated understanding of fashion principles. Imagine a silk blouse with wool trousers or a cashmere sweater with leather accessories, all in complementary tones that create visual interest without overwhelming the eye. The technique works because different textures catch and reflect light differently, creating subtle variations that add richness and depth to your overall appearance. When Queen Latifah appears at formal events, her stylists often use this technique, combining different textures in similar tones to create outfits that look expensive and thoughtfully curated. The key is choosing textures that complement rather than compete with each other. Smooth silk pairs beautifully with nubby wool, soft cashmere contrasts elegantly with structured leather, and matte cotton looks sophisticated next to subtle metallic accents. Item 11. The V-neck victory. Strategic angles that create sophisticated appeal. Fashion psychology reveals that V necklines create vertical lines that elongate the torso while drawing attention to your face and décolletage in the most flattering possible way. This isn't about revealing more skin for attention, it's about creating flattering angles that suggest confidence and sophistication while maintaining appropriate elegance. The visual impact is immediate. V necklines break up the horizontal line across your chest, creating a vertical element that makes your torso appear longer and leaner. This is particularly flattering for women with fuller midsections because it draws the eye upward and creates a more balanced overall silhouette. When Melissa McCarthy chooses V-neck styles, they're always perfectly proportioned to create elegance without being inappropriate or uncomfortable. The key is finding the right depth for your comfort level and body type. This neckline works beautifully in everything from Item 12, the high waist technique, redefining your silhouette with mathematical precision. Celebrity stylists have perfected this technique. Positioning a belt at your natural waist, just below the ribcage, creates the illusion of longer legs and a more defined silhouette while adding that polished finishing touch that separates expensive from ordinary. This technique, consistently favoured by style icons like Oprah, transforms the proportions of any outfit by creating a clear definition between your torso and legs. The visual mathematics are compelling. When you define your waist at its narrowest point, everything below that line appears to be leg, creating the illusion of a longer, leaner silhouette. The key is choosing belts that complement your outfit rather than overwhelming it. A sleek leather belt in a coordinating colour or a fabric belt that matches your dress or top creates definition without drawing unwanted attention. This single technique can transform everything from casual dresses to business suits. Item 13. The asymmetrical advantage, sophisticated lines that create movement and grace. High-end fashion designers consistently use asymmetrical hemlines, draped fabrics, and diagonal design elements because they create movement and visual interest while gracefully accommodating fuller figures in ways that suggest expensive design knowledge. The psychology behind asymmetrical design is fascinating. The human eye is naturally drawn to interesting lines and unexpected elements. But when those elements are executed with sophistication and restraint, they suggest expensive taste rather than trendy desperation. Asymmetrical hemlines can make your legs appear longer, draped fabrics create beautiful movement as you walk, and diagonal design elements add visual interest without overwhelming your silhouette. When Queen Latifah chooses asymmetrical designs, they always appear elegant and intentional rather than gimmicky or attention-seeking. Item 14. The strategic print placement, where to position patterns for maximum sophisticated impact. Pattern placement professionals understand that prints should enhance your best features rather than overwhelm your entire silhouette. Place prints strategically. A patterned top with solid bottom draws attention upward to your face and décolletage, while a solid top with patterned bottom creates balance and visual interest in your lower half. The psychology of pattern placement is based on directing the viewer's eye exactly where you want it to go. When you wear a beautiful printed blouse with solid trousers, people focus on your face and upper body. The mistake most women make is wearing multiple patterns simultaneously, which can look chaotic and cheap rather than sophisticated and intentional. Even celebrities like Melissa McCarthy work with stylists who understand these principles, choosing pattern placement that enhances rather than overwhelms. Item 15. The 3/4 length secret. Flattering coverage with universally elegant proportions. Sleeve length specialists have discovered that 3/4 sleeves hit at the most flattering part of your arm while creating elegant proportions that work universally across different body types and personal styles. The visual impact is subtle but significant. 3/4 sleeves create a clean line that doesn't cut off your arm at an unflattering point, while showing just enough skin to keep the look from appearing too covered or conservative. The proportion works because it hits at a naturally narrow part of your arm, creating a flattering silhouette that suggests expensive attention to detail. When Oprah chooses 3/4 sleeves, they always appear intentional and elegant, never like an afterthought or compromise. This sleeve length works beautifully in everything from casual sweaters to formal blazers. Item 16. The structured drape formula. How material density creates luxury lines. Fabric engineering experts have proven that materials with appropriate weight and structure drape beautifully over curves without clinging or revealing every contour, creating that effortless elegance that suggests expensive tailoring and quality construction. Think pontin knits, quality wool blends, or structured cottons that maintain their shape while moving gracefully with your body. The science behind structured drape is fascinating. When fabric has the right weight and construction, it falls naturally into elegant lines that flatter your figure without requiring constant adjustment or worry. When Queen Latifah wears structured fabrics, they always create beautiful silhouettes that look expensive and intentional rather than accidental or ill-fitting. The investment in quality fabrics pays dividends because these pieces maintain their shape and appearance over time. Item 17. The undertone understanding. Choosing shades that enhance your natural radiance. Color theory. Professionals have discovered that understanding whether you look better in warm or cool undertones transforms your entire appearance by ensuring every color choice enhances rather than detracts from your natural beauty. Cool undertones pair beautifully with navy, emerald and true red, while warm undertones shine in camel, coral and golden hues. The difference is immediately visible. When you wear colours that complement your undertones, your skin appears clearer, your eyes look brighter, and your overall appearance seems more polished and expensive. Celebrity stylists spend considerable time determining their clients' undertones because this knowledge forms the foundation of every successful outfit. Melissa McCarthy's stylists consistently choose colours that enhance her warm undertones, creating that radiant, expensive appearance. Item 18. The quality over quantity principle. Fewer pieces, greater sophisticated impact. Luxury accessory experts understand that expensive-looking women consistently choose fewer, higher quality pieces over multiple trendy accessories that can overwhelm and cheapen their overall appearance. A beautiful watch, elegant earrings, and perhaps one meaningful ring create more sophisticated impact than layers of costume jewellery. The psychology behind this principle is powerful. When someone sees you wearing a few beautiful, well-chosen accessories, they assume each piece is valuable and meaningful. Quality accessories have weight, beautiful construction, and timeless appeal that transcends seasonal trends. When Oprah chooses jewellery, she consistently selects pieces that enhance rather than overwhelm, creating that sophisticated elegance that suggests expensive taste and confident personal style. Item 19. The invisible crown technique, carrying yourself like royalty. Posture specialists have proven that no outfit can overcome poor posture, but perfect posture can elevate the simplest ensemble into something that appears expensive and sophisticated. Imagine an invisible crown pulling you upward from the top of your head, shoulders relaxed but straight, chin parallel to the ground, creating that regal bearing that suggests expensive breeding. The psychological impact of excellent posture is immediate and powerful. People automatically assume you're confident, successful, and worthy of respect when you carry yourself with dignity and grace. The physical mechanics are simple, but require conscious practice. Lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders away from your ears, engage your core gently, and imagine that invisible crown pulling you toward the ceiling. When Queen Latifah enters a room, her posture immediately commands attention and respect. Item 20. The Structured Sophistication Rule. Why handbag? Shape matters more than size. Accessory design professionals have discovered that a structured handbag in quality leather or fabric instantly elevates any outfit because the shape maintains its form, the hardware feels substantial, and the proportions remain appropriate to your frame. The visual impact is immediate. A structured bag suggests organization, attention to detail, and quality standards that extend to every aspect of your appearance. A slouchy, shapeless bag suggests carelessness and lack of attention to detail. When Melissa McCarthy carries structured handbags, they always complement her outfits perfectly, creating that polished, expensive appearance that suggests professional styling. The investment in one perfect structured bag pays dividends across your entire wardrobe because it can elevate dozens of different outfits. Choose classic shapes in neutral colors that coordinate with multiple outfits. Item 21. The Natural Enhancement Philosophy. Polished perfection without obvious effort. Makeup artistry professionals understand that expensive-looking makeup appears effortless while being strategically applied to enhance your natural beauty rather than creating an entirely different face. Focus on evening your skin tone, defining your eyes subtly, and choosing lip colors that enhance your natural coloring. The sophistication lies in restraint and skill rather than quantity and drama. When makeup looks natural and polished, people focus on your natural beauty and assume you have excellent bone structure and healthy skin. Celebrity makeup artists consistently create looks that enhance rather than overwhelm, making their clients appear naturally beautiful and expensive rather than artificially constructed. Item 22. The Polished Simplicity Approach. Elegant hairstyles that complement your features. Hairstyling professionals agree that well-maintained hair in a flattering style trumps elaborate arrangements every single time, whether it's a sleek bob, elegant updo, or beautifully styled waves that complement your face shape and lifestyle. The key is health, shine, and a cut that works with your natural hair texture rather than fighting against it constantly. The visual impact of healthy, well-styled hair is immediate. It suggests self-care, attention to detail, and quality standards that extend to every aspect of your appearance. When Oprah appears at public events, her hair always looks healthy, shiny, and perfectly styled in ways that complement her face and outfit without overwhelming her overall appearance. Item 23. The Versatile Elegance Tool. Multiple ways to add sophisticated finishing touches. Accessory versatility experts have proven that a quality scarf serves multiple sophisticated purposes: neck accessory, belt alternative, bag accent, or hair accessory, making it one of the most valuable and versatile pieces in your wardrobe. Choose silk or high-quality blends in colors that complement your existing wardrobe, creating multiple styling options that suggest expensive taste and creative sophistication. The styling possibilities are endless, draped around your neck for classic elegance, tied at your waist as a belt for definition, attached to your handbag for visual interest, or worn in your hair for vintage-inspired sophistication. When Queen Latifah incorporates scarves into her outfits, they always appear purposeful and elegant, rather than accidental or overwhelming. Item 24. The Inner Radiance Factor. Why self-assurance is your most expensive accessory. Psychology professionals have discovered that true elegance radiates from within, and when you feel comfortable in your skin and confident in your choices, that energy transforms everything you wear into something that appears more expensive and sophisticated. This isn't about arrogance, it's about quiet self-assurance that suggests you know your worth and dress accordingly. The transformation is visible and immediate. Confident women appear more attractive, more successful, and more expensive regardless of what they're actually wearing. Confidence changes your posture, your facial expressions, your movement, and your entire energy in ways that make people assume you're wearing designer clothes even when you're not. When Melissa McCarthy appears confident and comfortable, she radiates that expensive elegance that makes every outfit look custom designed. Item 25. The Signature Element Strategy. Developing your unique elegant identity. Personal branding professionals understand that the most expensively dressed women have developed their personal style signature through consistent choices that create a recognizable and sophisticated personal brand. Whether it's always wearing a particular color that enhances your complexion, choosing specific silhouettes that flatter your figure, or incorporating meaningful accessories that reflect your personality, this consistency creates a personal brand that suggests thoughtful curation rather than random shopping. This signature approach also makes shopping easier and more efficient because you know exactly what works for you and what doesn't. When Oprah appears in public, her signature style elements are immediately recognizable and consistently elegant, creating that expensive, intentional appearance that suggests every choice is deliberate and well considered. Elegance isn't about hiding your body, it's about celebrating it with sophisticated choices that honor your beauty and maturity. These 25 strategies prove that looking expensive is about knowledge, not budget. Your most elegant chapter is beginning now, and you have everything you need to write it beautifully.